Hey y'all, I'm live. I'm live. So I'm checking out the audio here. My lighting really sucks today. Um, but yeah, so apparently I have been recording. Let me tilt my glasses. You know that gets the glare out. I have been recording with three friggin' microphones going. So I'm hoping that this will sound a little bit better. Got my little thing in the way there. But yeah, so it's crazy. I didn't realize the webcam had a microphone as well. And the laptop had its microphone going. And then I have an external microphone. What is this? A fine microphone with all the gadgets. And yeah, I'm like, why does my video always sound so tinny? It sounds weird. So hopefully this is kind of a test. I'll go back and like do a comparison and see if it sounds any better. Fingers crossed. But I was trying to record a video for the first time on my laptop yesterday. And what was happening? Oh, it was picking up on this crappy laptop microphone. So, and it was pretty obvious, you know. So then when I started troubleshooting things, I was like, oh, it's got three mic pickups. Is what it has. And then I couldn't figure out like really which one to go with. So anyway, because for some reason the Fifine, it doesn't say it's a Fifine. The Logitech, it doesn't say it's a Logitech microphone that's going on. And whatever's in the HP, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not a tech person, but thank goodness. My advice to anyone is if you're dating anyone in tech, marry them. Marry them. My husband is a lifesaver, a lifesaver. So, um, oh my gosh. So, anyway, but I've got a lot of work to do and I've missed you all. And I know I've been neglecting some of my friends, and it's not because I don't love you anymore. Seriously, I was up till 5 o'clock this morning again working. So, but at least I got 5 hours sleep instead of 3 hours sleep this time. So that was a blessing. I really enjoyed that. Let's see, what else have I got to talk about? I have company coming tonight. And then I'm working on something really big. Y'all are going to really enjoy it. But so I don't know when I'm going to announce that. But it's coming soon. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be grand. And I hope you like it. So I've put a lot of hard work into this. So, um, and you've seen that I've also neglected my own channel. I'm not putting out videos right now. I finally put out one today because it's Friday and y'all deserve it. So, and y'all tend to like my cooking videos. So, let me know which of my videos you like. I have a few categories: travel, food, cars. This year was so crazy. I really wanted to go to some car shows. I wanted to go to races, but that didn't happen. Um, I don't know. We'll see. And it's too cold now. So it was either, I live in Georgia, so it's either too hot, too cold, and a lot of times they don't even hold car shows in the summer and the winter time. Who's that? Hey, Angela. Thanks. Yeah, two car for right. I mean, you and I both love a good car show. So, for you watching, you haven't seen Angela Critter. She does great food and she does a lot of cars. She does a little bit of everything. If you like really nice jewelry, she does that too. Like I'm talking nice jewelry. We're like, you know, really nice jewelry, Cartier, vintage stuff. Um, But yeah, Angela, I'm hoping my sound is better. Can you tell a difference? I don't know if you missed it, but this is kind of a test. I had 3 microphones going, but I think it was mainly my little crappy HP laptop microphone that was picking up all the audio. Does it sound better than it used to when I went live? When I go off, I'm gonna do a comparison for sure. But I can't believe I've had this microphone that I've invested in, and for 4 years, it hasn't even been the primary microphone. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. And I don't know. I just feel so far behind right now on everything. I think I got, and this is so crazy, I got over 5,000 steps in yesterday, and most of my day was spent sitting down. Like, way more than half my day was sitting down. I still got over 5,000 steps in. I just can't believe it. So, I don't know. It's a lot. But like I said, I got more sleep last night, even though I was up working till, I should say, I got more sleep this morning because I went to bed at 5:36 ish. I was up at 11. So, and then I have company strolling in around 6 for the weekend. Um, so yeah, but I've got to work most of the weekend too. So I won't be spending much time with company, that's for certain. So, in fact, I'm we're getting carry out tonight. We're getting euros tonight. They do a family pack. It's like $30, and you get like 6 euros. So there's always leftover. And then, oh, it's already 4:20. Holy cow! Chris just texted me. I'm like, why is he texting me so early? My life lately. So anyway, I've got company. We're doing takeout tonight, some euros, but $30 for like 6 euros. I think that's a bargain. I think it was 20 before COVID hit, but so we're doing that. Just save me some time, and then I've got some beef out. I'll just make a vegetable soup. Yesterday I made chicken, Filipino chicken adobo, which is so easy because it's a kind of a one pot thing, and I could turn it on, get it going, and then forget it, and then heat it up later, finish cooking it. That's like fall off the bone, tender chicken that's so delectable. I like it because you don't have to brown the chicken even if you don't want to. You just put it in the pan, but you got to have that skin because skin is flavor. And in this recipe, it really matters. So I made that yesterday. I have leftovers there, so I hope my guest likes leftovers. I've usually been eating breakfast at like 4. And today, at least, I remember to take my meds because I've been not doing that either. So, I tell you, it's been crazy, crazy. So, but I have missed everyone. I have missed everyone. Angela, are you recovering from Thanksgiving? Because I didn't have to do a lot. Like this cooking video, I did one dish for Thanksgiving, and it was a hostess gift. I mean, we tasted, sampled it because I never made the recipe before, but uh, yeah, everything I did this day of cooking, which is I think a little bit, it's close to 40 if you include the cooking video that I made out of it. It's maybe 15 minutes of cooking, and then yeah, and then the full recipe video. But that is everything. I cooked like 5 or 6 things in one day. So, but I go on those jags because times like this when I'm so busy and I don't have time, I always have stuff in the freezer I can take out, nuke, and have dinner on the table. Like open up a couple of canned goods or some frozen vegetables and call it a day. But that's how I roll. So I'm going to end this test now. and get back to work. Chris has some work to do also this weekend. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how. I think the video may be better. I don't know. I can't tell. So y'all take care and don't like everything I'm doing is not really like holiday related. It is. It isn't. It's all YouTube related, but not holiday. I don't stress myself out over holidays. Chris and I, when we first got married, we tried to do Christmas. We got gifts for each other the first year. And then Christmas morning came and we just kind of sat there like, what do we do? It was just so awkward. And we swore after that it was so awkward that we were like, let's never do this again. So we don't do Christmas gifts for each other. We don't do that. So for us, it's all about family and others. So, yeah. And now even family has said, we don't want anything anymore. So, yeah, we just get together and have a good dinner, and that's how we roll. And that's nice because we don't have to fight the crowds, get crabby, get tired, feel the pressure of going here, going there, doing this, doing that. So, it's kind of why my name is like Easy Street because, yeah, life's too short to stress yourself out. And when things become hard and complicated and frustrating, it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. So, there are other better things you can do. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Are you doing anything live anymore? We have really, really missed you, Chris. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Oh, Spartan Dan, you don't want to know what trouble. Oh, you saw the picture. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to know what trouble I'm into now. I'm actually, doing that. I'm testifying for Charlie Wood Loves. I think Clowney did it. And so, yeah, I'm going to testify at Charlie's court trial this summer. On the other channel the other night. Oh, were you playing music? Are you still doing music or what? And I see your buddy. I subscribed to him. What's his name? McCulkey, the motivational speaker that was on your show once. I like him. But I miss seeing you, Chris. I hope everything's going well for you. I really do. We miss your performances. It was always so much fun. So, Dan, are you staying out of the snow? Yeah, it worries me when you have snows like that because I know that you like to run. Days like you've had, it's time to stay in and stay cozy and warm. The North American Snow Queen. I'll have to check her out. I'd never heard of her. Never have heard of her. Hey, so I have a thing now, Chris, that you might be interested in. If you ever want to do an interview with me, you can go look at some of my previous interviews. I'm going to write her name down. I've done some previous interviews with like musicians and stuff. So if you ever want to do that with me, I'm happy to do it. And I have the ability now to, through Restream, I have a membership. So I can send you a link before we stream, and it will stream live on your channel and live on my channel at the same time, the same show. So I can do that now. North American Snow Queen. I'll definitely check her out. Are you going to tour the Catholic Church? Was that a Catholic church you were at a couple years ago, or was that like an Orthodox church? place is really pretty, really crowded. They're really pretty. Dan, in the fetal position. Why is that? Michelle Marie Deline. We might do a Christmas special together. Oh, that's awesome. Michelle Marie Deline. I've never heard of her at all. Dalene. Yeah, when I'm not so dang busy, I'll be sure to check her out. I've got her written down. I have her written down. Hiding from the cold. That would be me, Dan. I've been hiding from, although dang it. See, I think I need a new camera. This drives me nuts. Because Logitech doesn't update drivers. They don't update anything, and then I get this for nothing. For nothing. But Catholic. Yeah, that was really pretty, Chris. And I appreciate you going out in the cold. But Dan, you're smart. Angela, right? It's been in the 20s here at night. It's getting up in the 40s and low 50s, but I am freezing all day long. I'm sorry, I despise the winter. I just do. I do. I mean, I moved up here from Florida and I've been freezing ever since, except in the summertime. So, there we go. Yeah. And I have the heat set at 75. There's no reason for it to be so cold in this house. And our power bill isn't that much. So I think for this huge house, we only pay like $200 a month for electric. It's a 4-bedroom, 2 master bedroom, 4-bedroom, 3 baths. So yeah, it's a big house, but I'm always cold at 75 degrees. So a lot of times I get a throw blanket when I'm working here. Especially this room seems to be the worst. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe if I shut the door and let my body heat give off some steam into the room, maybe that would help. I don't know. I don't know. An hour and a half. Yeah. I wouldn't even do that, Dan. No way. No way. Oh, that's awesome, Angela. That is really, really good. Yeah, our old house, it was $200 a month. For now, I have a huge attic here too. It's a walk-up attic, so I'm sure we lose a little bit there, although it's pretty well insulated. Um, but our old house, it was less than half this size, and our power bill there was over 200 a month, pretty consistently. So yeah, we feel like we're living high on the hog with only $200 in this house. We expected it to be a lot more. Oh wow, wow. I'll have to ask Chris what ours was. I have no clue. I have no clue. He sees all that. I don't. So yeah. Anyway, I guess my company is going to be here in an hour and a half, and I've got a bunch of things to do. So yeah, I just wanted to do this little testa. Are y'all shopping and stuff this weekend? I was just saying I don't shop. We don't do that. I got some gifts for the grandkids. I got one gift each for the grandkids and then one birthday present for the grandchild, and that's it. I'm done. I remember the first year I bought everything online. That was almost 10 years ago. Oh, I loved it. But that's when, the nieces and nephews were small. Once they turn 18, I cut them off. But yeah, try to not get too crazy about the holiday. And I think I'm going to have to get a new camera. This is ridiculous. You see it's going in and out of focus and I'm not even moving. Maybe I need to take it off autofocus. Maybe. We'll have to see. I'm going to have to play with this. I don't know why. Like I said, I think it's just obsolete and they don't do updates. So um, I think it's just time to buy a new camera. This is 3 or 4 years old, so very outdated. So, and then my webcam is atrocious, totally atrocious. It'll come through pixelated. So, and this is my first time using YouTube Live on my laptop, and so I like it pretty well. It's better than that vertical view, I think. So, but you know, this Barbara Walters look is killing me. Hey, Ray. You have a good day too, honey. Hey, Sam. I don't have any gloves at home, Sam. Sorry. Yeah. Even when I work in the garden, I'm a barehanded girl. I have calluses. I can rake all day and not get a single blister. I'm a hardworking woman. No gloves here. Sorry. No. No, 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 no. We don't do gloves here. But I'm glad you like gloves. That's nice. Okay, Chris. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I don't use garden gloves either. I like to feel the dirt. I like to feel the dirt. and I'm Angela, you had the most beautiful fingernails. I have little sausage hands, so these are my fingernails. So I'll go work in the dirt and everything, and it's like, oh, now I can give myself a manicure. You know. Oh, I think so too. And I love the smell. Mm. And you see me, I'm even in my worm bin, like playing in poo, worm poo. I don't care. I don't care. I just come when I come in, then I have to cook dinner, right? I just like put a little Clorox on my hand and wash up well. But I don't think that worm poo is going to hurt me. I don't know. Is there bad stuff in worm poop? I have no idea. It'd be interesting. Maybe I'll need to see, do a Google search and see if what kind of little bacterias and nasties can be in worm poop. But it's one of those poos that, like rabbit poo, you can use it immediately. Same with worm poo. So I don't know. I saw some goat poop for $20 a bag, but I'm afraid to get it. It's like the rabbit poo. You know, I'm afraid they're going to be like grass seeds and stuff like that from like the Timothy hay or whatever. I don't know. So, Dan, don't be crying. Dan had Banana Man out today. And was it this morning and last night you had Banana Man out? Mm-hmm. 4:30 and I'm just having my second cup of coffee, but I'm almost done. Thank goodness. I need the jolt. I need the jolt. And that was all yesterday. I caught one. I'm like I said, I'm so far behind on videos right now, watching other people's videos, putting my own videos out. So, but it's a coming. It's a coming. Angela, you know, I've been trying to get you my email address. If you want to exchange emails, just email me. easystreetwithjen@gmail.com. So, because there's some stuff I want to tell you privately, but I can't. And then I was really concerned about like North Carolina when those storms hit too. And that was really frustrating not being able to get a hold of you. Of course I love you, Dan. Dan, the banana man. What's not to love? Uh, Crying a lot today. Oh no. That's because you feel like a caged lion. You can't get out and run the streets like you normally do. Playing with all your like stuffed animals that dance and sing. Oh, I told my daughter about the Mickey Mouse. Was it you? I think they had the Mickey Mouse at was it Lowe's? The Mickey and Minnie singing Christmas songs. I told her about it, and I was like, "They're $200 each." She's like, "Oh gosh, I hope the kids never see it because I won't hear the end of it." You know, we got those grandkids that like that hot diggity dog. I can be a crier. I heard Wicked was really emotional. I heard a lot of people left there crying. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to like. I don't know. I don't watch too many movies, but I'm kind of intrigued by that. Really intrigued by that movie, and the voices are great. Ariana Grande has a great voice. Ariana Grande, whatever. She has a good voice. She's one of the newer pop singers that I like. But I don't know any songs she's ever done. I've seen her perform on like Jimmy Fallon or something like that on YouTube, and yeah, she's pretty incredible. And then I just saw her. I don't know the woman's name, who's her co-star in that movie. Because I normally don't keep up with movies, but whatever her name is, uh, I saw her do some performances and one on PBS. She covered Nothing Compares to You. That had me crying. Oh my goodness. If you want to be moved by a song, figure out who the co star is with in Wicked and look her up singing Nothing Compares to You. I was like boo hooing. I like normally share stuff like that with Chris, and I can't, I couldn't share it with him because I know he'd start talking to me and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not so sentimental, but I can, like, my heartstrings can be pulled very easily on certain things. Usually, like human interactions, stuff like that, not so much, you know. But it's like when I watch a good movie or read a good book, it can, or listen to a really, really good song, it could really move me. So, yeah, it can really move me. So, anyway, so I'm not, I'm a little emo, as they say, and that's okay. I don't know, is emo still a thing? Or are you just crazy and need mental help? No, I've not heard that. I've not heard that, Chris. But I've seen her do some of those Jimmy Fallon challenges, and I was quite impressed. Because believe it or not, I don't listen to music. I take that back. I don't listen to pop music. I don't listen to the radio. Usually, what I listen to is community radio, which is blues. But I gotta get to it up too early and listen to it. I don't have a radio in the house that I think that I'm aware of. Um, so it's only played in the morning. They do Caribbean salsa, Afrobeat, Caribbean. So I'll listen to that kind of stuff. And then generally in the house, Chris will sometimes play classical music or, again, Afrobeat, a lot of Fela Kuti or something like that. And then some Miles Davis, jazz, sometimes Errol Gardner's By the Sea, other jazz. A lot of times he'll just put it on like Spotify. Put in Fela Kuti and whatever comes up, comes up. So, yes, 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 yes. You're right. That is her name, Angela. Cynthia Iviro. Yeah. But watch her sing Nothing Compares to You. Whoa. It is crazy good. Crazy good. I wanted to watch more, but I was crying so much I couldn't go on. Yeah, I haven't seen the song from Wicked, at all. I just saw some clips in one of their interviews. It was really cute. Totally different. Sounds like James Bond theme. Oh, wow. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm going to have to write that down. Chris comes in with all this cool stuff that I miss out on. The other thing I like is, I've been listening to, I like hypertext music because I like Latin music. I like the Latin influence, you know, because rock pretty much came out of the blues and blues out of jazz and all that stuff, and all that came from Africa and spread to the Caribbean, and all that started coming into the U.S. and uh, all. If you look at the credits on like Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, early Eric Clapton, a lot of those early 60s artists, they were all covering blues artists. So a lot of that wasn't even original, especially the Rolling Stones. A lot of their early stuff was not original at all. Hmm. That's crazy. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Dan. Your daughter's an awesome cook. I hope she's feeling better because I know she gutted out putting the Thanksgiving stuff on the table. And good for her. She did a great job. She did better than I would have done for certain. And I need some deviled eggs. I begged Chris to make me some eggs so I could make deviled eggs the other night, and he didn't make them. Hey Renee, how's it going? Did you get a nap in today? I know you've been up since 3 in the morning. Oh gosh. Bye, Dan. Have a good one. So yeah. Nope, no nap. I want your energy. Can I just zap it from you? It's like little kids. Wouldn't it be great if kids were like, a Tesla car charger? You could just plug into it. 2 hours later, you got energy to go 300 miles. It'd be awesome. I would love that. I would love that. Oh, Ray's still here. Hey, Ray, again. I thought you disappeared. Love you, Dan. Stay warm. Yeah, I would not want to. I would feel like, even at this age, I would feel I need to stay inside during the snow like that because I wouldn't want to slip or fall. Because that's exactly what I would do. Renee. Oh gosh. Yeah, Renee, that's too bad. Well, I noticed like on your live from early this morning, you were like you ended it very quickly. So I didn't know if somebody was coming into your room or trying to get your attention or if you just had to go to the bathroom. So so I don't know. And are you sick? I saw something like, I've been working hard, but I saw something the other day. You were going to go out against doctor's orders, and now you're sounding a little sick. Are you all right? You got me concerned, girl. You got me concerned. That hunger must have hit you quick. Have you ever had buckwheat pancakes, Renee? I love them. Absolutely love them. Or waffles even. So I have a waffle maker, and Bob's Mill makes a really good buckwheat pancake. It does have white flour and wheat flour in it though too. I guess it kind of needs to, so it won't be so dense. But I've been meaning to make a bunch of waffles ahead of time and then get them frozen so that when I want a waffle, I can just pop some in the toaster and have a quick breakfast. But lately, I haven't even been having breakfast till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That sounds good. Your breakfast always look good, Renee. Renee. That's so sad. But are your numbers looking good when you go in for test again? Because that's awful, Renee. I'm sorry you have a cold. You got all your, I got all my shots, thank goodness. I'm up with my shingle shot, my flu shot, my latest booster shot. I got it all. And I survived to tell the tale. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Well, I know they're going to check you out thoroughly tomorrow. So hopefully your numbers are good with that because you have what, 2 more months till your next big test. So, yep, yep, yep. Yeah. Yeah, I have it. I must say though, the latest booster did kind of it hurt my arm for a bit. But the thing I hate about all the immunizations is I can taste them all. So I get a shot, and within probably 5 seconds, 5, 10 seconds, I can taste like the base of the shot. So with COVID immunization, it's a metallic taste because those are made from horseshoe crab. And of course, with the flu, it tastes like rotten eggs, a little sulfury taste. And then with the shingle shot just tasted very medicinal. But I have an incredible palate. Even when I was a smoker, I had a really good palate for flavors. And I think I'm in a really small percentage of people who can taste vaccines. Really? Yeah, right, Renee. And I asked every time I get a shot, like in the last year or two, I've asked whoever's given me the shot if they ever hear people that can taste it. And they're like, no, never heard that before. Apparently, we're in like a very small, I think it's like 1% who can taste vaccines and shots. Really? That's amazing. So we're in the I can taste vaccines club. We're in the 1%. Oh, wow, Angela. That's wild. I don't know if I can smell snakes though. I've been around snakes a lot, growing up in Florida and, handled them. And I used to play with garter snakes up north in the summer because I was a weird kid. Wow. Yeah, I finally came home and I checked, I Googled it. And so, yeah, it's a very small percentage that can taste the vaccines and stuff. But I was thinking I probably should have been a taste tester of something, maybe wine. That'd be a terrible job. No, I know you got to spit it out. Bummer. But no, I was like, well, maybe with my palate, I'd be a really good sommelier. And it's rare to get a sommelier. There aren't too many sommeliers in the world. It's a very difficult and expensive task to become a sommelier. So, but I do like good wine. Hey, do you drink alcohol at all, Renee, Angela, guys? Because I was surprised. I really like bubbly from the Loire Valley region, and they don't export much of it. You can't go into a liquor store and just get French sparkling from Loire Valley. And it's a Chenin Blanc type grape. But I think Total Wines and More in Alpharetta is where I have to go to get it. So, and I think they only export like 27% of that. But and like I think it was a year ago, my mother-in-law decided she was celebrating retirement. So she's like, there's something I always wanted to do. She said, I want a bottle of Dom Perignon. I'd had it before. I wasn't impressed, but it was on her bucket list. So what we ended up doing was getting some Dom Perignon, some Veuve Clicquot, uh, which is like, I think it's on sale right now at Publix for $65. And then I think I got a less expensive wine, like maybe a $20-$30 bottle of wine of champagne. And so we did that taste test. But let me tell you, recently I was in the mood for some bubbly or wine in general because I don't drink that often. But um, yeah, so Renee. Oh, you're so funny. Um, but oh, I've got a story about being on the table, and it involves Blondie from the Claremont Lounge, Renee. I have stories. I have stories. Yeah, I think I'd give up drinking too, Renee. You wild girl, you. See, now I always thought it was just tequila that made people get in fights or get naked, but I guess I'm wrong. Hey, Chris, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't intend on being up here very long, but here I am. I hope you and Debbie are doing fine. My love to you both. Um, but yeah, so anyway, the Walmart champagne, I think it's called Market Select or something, bubbly. It's not champagne because legally they can't, but it is really good. I was really surprised. Uh, my mother-in-law who's on keto also, she had a sip of it Thanksgiving, and she was like, "Wow, this is really, really good." We're doing good, Chris. We're doing good. We're hanging in there. We're really, really busy. Both of us stupid, crazy busy. So I've been working like 13, 15-hour days. So, between keeping house, keeping my husband fed, all the stuff, you know, all the stuff one has to go through to just make it through life. And my gardening. I'm still gardening. So even though we've had these freezes, believe it or not, y'all, my stuff is still green and growing, even in the green stalk. I was afraid that since the some of the lettuces and the peas didn't have their first leaves, they suffer a little bit more in this cold, cold weather. But but yeah, they're doing fine so far. So far. But everything I planted the other day, Angela, it still isn't sprouting yet. So, but I've been neglectful. It's been too dang cold for me to go out there and turn the sprinkler on. But I've got to do it because if I don't do it now, it's not going to come up, and then I definitely won't have anything. I mean, but I have that earlier ground garden, and those things are doing well. I probably have some more turnips to harvest, but it's been so dry here that whatever I planted in that one row is struggling just a bit. What is it? I think it's broccoli. So it just needs a lot more water. I could go out there and loosen up the soil a bit too. Yeah, that's what it is about here, Chris. 40s to or low 50s and then 20s at night. Yeah, all the things, Renee, right? Right. I mean, my goodness. Oh, like I said before you came in here, I got over 5,000 steps in yesterday, and a majority of my day was sitting here at the desk working. So that happened. That happened. But yeah, I'm loving myself today, and we're doing takeout. I was saying there's a Euro place here, Renee, and it's like $30 for a family meal of Euros, which is a bargain. There's so much meat they give you. They put it in one of the styrofoam things, and it's piled high with meat, like literally piled high with Euro meat. So you have to, and they only give you 4 pita with that. So I always have to order extra pita because there's so much meat. So we're doing that tonight, and a Greek salad. So I deserve the break, but I hate it because I just spent crazy amount of money. I spent $200 on groceries this week. A lot of it is just staple pantry stuff, crackers, oats. Um, I tried to buy a turkey because it was only 88 cents a pound for a young turkey. And I was too late. But I order my groceries even. I don't even go to the store. I don't have time to go into a store for groceries. But with the prices now, I'm starting to look back at Publix again, because Walmart is free to order and pick up. So that is a huge time saver for me. My problem is, like, I ordered 3 big cans of tuna, and every one of them was terribly dented. It looked like they had played football with it and then ran them over with a car. It was ridiculous. And that was like $8 worth of tuna. So, but they're working on a refund now on that. And then, but yeah, stuff is just so expensive. I hate eating out because I feel kind of guilty. But $30 for, €7, I can do that. I don't feel so bad about that, especially with today's prices. And it gives me a break. And I'm going to make soup this weekend, beef soup, to make up for that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, and that's why I like doing a lot of bulk cooking. It's because when I'm busy, there's always food to have and to take. So, I don't know. But I can't believe grocery prices. But yeah, I was going to say with Publix, now I'm starting to look at those BOGO deals because just on meats mainly. Because we do salad dressing, I do Patak's korma, my Asian seasonings, my jerk seasoning, the typical mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, relish, um, sun-dried tomatoes, maybe some olives, but I don't have a lot of like that type of stuff in my pantry, you know. So, but meats is where I need the discount. Because I was talking to Art Kropka, he was floored. They pay something like $3 for a pack of bacon up there. Was it $3 to $5 for a whole pack of bacon? I'm like, we're paying $10 for a pack of bacon down here. You know, and then the beef is just as bad. So I think we're lucky that, here in the South, we have a lot of chicken farms. That saves us, but I don't know how the rest of the country fares. I don't think they do as well. And I think the egg prices are a lot higher in other places. All right, Ray, you take care. I'll see you later for sure. Have a good holiday. Hopefully, I'll see you before then. I got to go too, y'all. I've got a lot of work. It's 5:02. My guest will be here in an hour, and I've got work to do. It's either going to be today or tomorrow because, Chris and I have to do some stuff together too. So, but I want to thank you all for coming in. And Chris, yeah, definitely give Deb my best. And thank y'all so much for moseying in and hanging out with me for my little test here. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a good week. Really good week. We'll see you later, Angela. Thanks for coming in. Renee, you get to feeling better. I hope you get some good blood work coming out. Coming up, coming up. Chris, you need to go live more because I never see you live. You're on there shortly and then you're gone. It's hard to miss lives. I mean, it's hard to make lives. A lot of y'all do them, but early. I'm trying to be on a better schedule now, but these late nights are killing me. So, anyway, Chris is like shocked. He's like, "Why are you up? Why are the lights on it?" I get up to go to work. I'm like, "Because I'm still up." Because I was being so good with my schedule. Because y'all know I used to be up all night. And then I finally got on track. For me, I think it was vitamin D. I was low. So, and even though I garden, I was low on vitamin D. I think it affected my energy. But you got to do that under a doctor's order. I enjoyed it too, Renee. I wish I could be there at 3 o'clock in the morning with you. But yesterday you would have been a distraction because I wanted to chime in so many times. I could have put a ton of comments there. But especially when you're talking about trolls. I don't know why people have to be mean. Life is too short. I don't know why people care what anybody else does in their life, you know? When they say you got to walk a mile in their shoe, you know, I'm a pretty firm believer in that. So, but then I'm empathetic. So that's how I roll. That's how I roll. You know, life's too short. You got to live it, love it, and have fun. So, anyway, y'all, even though I'm crazy busy, I'm still having fun. That's for sure. So, I love y'all. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. I don't even know how to end this thing. Oh, here it is. End stream. Everything's so different on the computer. Oh, Renee, if you haven't checked it out, check out Adobe Express. It's free for 30 days, but it's kind of affordable on the yearly plan. It's like right now it's on sale for $100 a year. But the stuff I can do is crazy. It makes editing, it likes getting features out, getting rid of like, because I have Photoshop, I have Adobe Premiere Pro, and without tons of training, tons of video tutorials, it is so difficult. And I've tried sitting down with tutorials and they assume you know a lot about Premiere Pro and stuff like that. But Adobe Express, sweet. And you get access to a lot of free stuff. Even paid. I don't know. I get access to more stuff, but what the paid version does, it does allow you to, like, if you just want a face, it will allow you to get rid of the face and save the everything around it and save those edits. So, and that's why I paid for it. But even what it does on its own for free is amazing. So I think you'll have a lot of fun with that, Renee. So, especially since you have a little time on your hand and you like learning things like I do. So, anyway, I'm going to yawn. Maybe I need some more coffee. That's what I'll do. Get some more coffee and wait on my guest to get here. So, love y'all. I'm terrible at goodbyes. Yes, Adobe Express. It's so much fun. And once you get in there, you'll be like, holy cow. Now, the only thing is, I will say, if you try and generate something via AI, I wasn't really pleased with the outcome, first of all. Second of all, you only get so many AI credits under your free account. But if you decide you like it so much, you're going to go for the paid account, those credits that you use to do an AI thing count against you. I think you get 200 a month or something. Um, Not that I want to do in a lot of AI. And like I said, what I asked it to do, I wasn't really happy with. So I think it did not give me enough options. Now, I haven't tried it under the paid version, though. I may have more options, to say, take this object and take this object, and this is what I want done with the objects. Um, I haven't tried it since I got the paid version. Um, but yeah, and I told Q about it because she really struggles with her editing. So maybe that'll help her a lot as well. Now, it is confusing when you have the paid version because you have access to a bunch of Adobe stock, but they also use stock from Giphy and other resources. And you have a little symbol by the video that tells you whether it's part of the paid premium plan or not. And I didn't register that because I was using the free plan and just going with it. But after I'd used it, I'm like, holy cow, like now I see there's a difference in what's premium and then some are not labeled at all. So I went back and there's a way, if you click on the photo, a little icon, information icon pops up at the top and you can click on that. And then that will tell you who has the license to use it. And if it's somebody else, then it directs you, you have a link to go to that page to read their license agreement. So, or whether, anyway, so you don't get any copyright strikes using somebody else's, because they do pull from a repository of resources via an agreement. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But just be careful about the, free. I think free is free, and you can filter out free too. I think under the premium, I lost that filter. Maybe I can filter that on some things, but I'm not. Everything's free to. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again because I don't think I got the option to filter out free once I paid. I just got to look for that little image that shows that it's something I can access under my licensing agreement. So, but yeah. And I'm used to editing on my phone. I love my phone editor, but this is so much more dynamic. It's crazy good. Like I can do voiceovers on my phone. I don't think I can do voiceovers and stuff. So, and it's something I've kind of wanted to look into more, especially when it comes to music and copyright strikes. Oh, and I answered your copyright strike because I'm dealing with a lot of that right now. I have 2 copyright strikes. One, I was just caught up in the moment. It was an Indian wedding on Christmas Day. And they were playing the music real loud. And I had to videotape it and put it up there. Well, I got a copyright strike for that. And then I got a copyright strike for a restaurant in Decatur. And I must have missed it. There was music playing. So, but this also has audio that you have access to as well. That's free to use. It's so crazy good what they offer for the money. So for an Adobe product. So anyway, love y'all. I'm going to get out of here finally. And I need more coffee. That's going to be a mantra of mine for a week. All right. Love y'all. Take care. Bye.